Is a damn lie. That really turns a lot of people off. That's the main thing that makes people want to delineate. All right. Patty, hop on, Patty.
TARIQ Nasheed.
What's up, Patty? Hop on camera, Patty.
You're not available at this time.
Patty, hop on camera.
Not available, brother.
Patty, hop off your camel and turn your camera on, please.
Brother, why you think I ride camel? I ride magic carpet.
And it has a dookie stain on it. Now turn your camera on, please. Let's see what's going on with you.
Dookie stain? That was you and Andrew Gillum in that hotel.
No. That was you and Lil Nas X backstage at the concert, sir. He was riding your bussy on that magic carpet. Now turn your camera on.
Brother, I see you with baby oil. You can't get into roasting with me. You know, I'm from different... You say FBA have roasting culture?
Right.
No, I tell you where I'm from, we have better roasting culture, my friend.
Well, y'all roast bush meat, but that's different. Y'all eat that. We're talking about proverbial roasting, not literal, sir.
Brother, you need to try zebra knees with, zebra knees with the garlic. Beautiful, right. Brother.
There you go. Thank you. Let me get some more people in here. All right. Let me see. Let's get some more folks in here. And by the way, everybody go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Get your tickets for an event we're having at the Hidden History Museum November 15th. All right. hiddenhistorymuseum.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. There was another dude with an African flag who hopped in. He left because I was going to get on him too. I wanted him to hop on in here. I wanted him to hop on in. Hold on. Now, what's his name? Study in Romania. Now, he wants to get back up. You know what? Let me get him back up. Study, hop on camera, and I'm going to get my brother Dan in here. Let's get brother Dan in the building.
Hello?
Now, Study, hop on camera.
I can't. I'm driving.
Dan, hop your ass on camera. And stop being scared and a punk. Hop on camera.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Your other fellow African hopped on. I didn't roast him. We had a decent conversation.
What I'm trying to say, TARIQ, is that you need to change, come back home, change this narrative. This is not helping us as an African. You're an African man, for God's sake.
Since when?
This is Dan, by the way. Go ahead.
Good place. Since when?
Since the beginning of time.
What tribe we come from?
I'm Yoruba from Nigeria.
Gotcha, I got you. What tribe do we come from?
You can't be asking me what tribe, because then there wasn't any tribe. You know, everybody was brought from all over the place. They brought you from Benin Republic, from Ghana, from everywhere.
Gotcha. So you telling us that we're from Africa, but you don't know the tribe. And when I asked you, are you from Africa? You said, yeah, I'm Yoruba from Nigeria.
But they took away your language. How can you know your tribe when they took away? Go to Haiti. Go to the Caribbean.
I speak my language.
What language do you speak?
Black American English, big dog.
Oh my goodness. Is that your language? The language that was forced on you? You call that your language? You guys are lost.
Watch this, man. Listen, we're not lost. We know exactly who we are. If we're talking about lost, that's you guys. You just heard, say, I got a friend. He's Nigerian.
Yeah.
He doesn't refer to Nigeria as Nigeria. He refers to it as Igbo land. He gets great offense when you call it Nigeria. The fact that you let a European lady name your country in the 60s and you embrace that name along with your tribe shows we are not the same people. You understand that, right?
Good. So what about you people?
What's the difference between, what's the other tribes over there in Nigeria?
Why did you accept when the white people call you Negro?
I got a question. What do you guys, what's the other tribe over in Nigeria real quick?
We have Yibo, we have Hausa, we have,
are y'all the same? Are y'all the same people?
But go to Haiti.
No. Are y'all the same people?
We are the same people. We just divided by tribe. We are the same people.
Gotcha. And y'all live. Wait, hold on. And y'all live right next to each other, correct?
Yeah.
So y'all live next to each other, and you understand that y'all different tribes. Y'all not the same people.
We are the same people, but different tribe, different language.
So what's the different tribes, different language, different culture, but y'all, y'all look similar, but y'all different, right?
In a way.
Gotcha. So, and y'all on the same continent, right next to each other for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So if you fast forward the tape and you move, I don't know, let's say 500 years from that culture in that landmass, and then move to another landmass, there's this thing called an ethnogenesis that happens, meaning you guys aren't the same anymore. So we are very, very different from you guys, and we aren't the same. And that's perfectly fine. Listen, it's perfectly fine. We're not saying we're enemies. We're just different people. And listen, I'm going to tell you how I know this. Because if somebody from your tribe or your country becomes a doctor, the first thing out their mouth is they want to thank Nigeria for allowing them to have this opportunity. And that's perfectly fine. All we're saying is, you know what? We agree with you. You guys are you, and we are us. I don't understand what the problem is.
The problem is, in Haiti, in the Caribbean, whenever I meet them, they will hug me. They will say, my lost cousin. I did my DNA ancestry because my ancestors were taken also as slave. I have an English name. So,
man, look, what you got to do with us delineating? That's you in the Caribbean. That's y'all business. Y'all have a whole thing going on.
Ancestry, I noticed our family in what's it called? The Creole part of America. What was that?
The funny part about this is Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, have done a lot more for your country than anybody else around the world. As a matter of fact, we've done a lot more for everybody around the world. So what have you guys done for us? Can you answer that question?
Why only African American denying their blackness? You can't.
So in other words, you can't name one thing y'all done for us.
Don't call me a Caribbean. I'm African woman.
Can you name one thing you guys done for us?
We gave you life.
No, you did not. All right, let's try again. Strike one. What have you guys done for us?
The culture. We gave you the culture.
No, you did not. Strike two. What did you guys do for us?
Don't ask me that. We gave
Oh God, that was terrible. Whoa. Hey, yo, real quick, Flex. I was talking to one of these guys. You know, their new line is they say that we were sacrifices so they could live a better life, and they try to make it a religious thing. And I had to explain to them, sacrifice is not a compliment. Our people sacrifice for us, and y'all just so happen to benefit off of it. We are a kind-hearted people. Because when Black Americans fought for rights in this country, everybody got it. And when they were doing that nonsense down there in South Africa with apartheid, it was Black American entertainers and activists who went to their senators in these red states, by the way, went to the president and said, hey, you got to do something about this, or else you're going to be on the wrong side of history. So we actually do a lot of fighting, right? Even right now in Burkina Faso, there are brothers who are making donations to Ibrahim Touré just so he can keep the French off his back. Now, y'all over here worried about what we got going on. And just to the south of you, Burkina Faso is down there fighting for his life, getting ripped off by the Russians, by the way. And I'm asking you, what are you doing for them? Because I can sit here and name countless examples of what foundational Black Americans have done for people in Africa. And now we're asking you, what are you doing for your fellow Africans? What are you guys doing right now for Burkina Faso? Because they need most of your help right now.
Fine, we've brought many of the things you guys have lost over the years. We've brought you back our traditional way of life.
No, you did not.
Look, there is an African American online. He is now an Ifa priest.
Sir, listen. I'm going to say this to you, right? We are a foundational Black American. You know what that means?
There's nothing like foundational Africa. You are Black. You are African.
We are foundational Black American. Now we built this country. There's literally documents to it. They literally contracted us to build this country. The White House, all of DC, most of the architectural stuff you see in America was built by a foundation of Black American. We're not saying, why are you not building your community now? Why is your community in war? Why is Black community in war? Why are they killing each other? We at war. America. We at war. You say you're from Nigeria, right? Do you really want to talk about what's going on right now in Nigeria? No, I'm just saying. I'm serious. There's
a lot of projecting.
You seriously want to talk? Look, all right, listen. Let me explain to you, right?
The Black community in America is the poorest.
No, we are not. No, we're not. See, look, when you look at those numbers, let me break down numbers for you, right? When you look at the numbers in the Black community, they're going by per household. We seem to be independent. We live by ourselves. Most of these communities that are quote unquote above us in household income, it's because they have 8 to 12 fucking incomes in one household. Now, if we want to talk about war in the street, you know, I've been in Nigeria before. You remember that group called SARS? That ring a bell to you?
Yeah.
What were they doing to people in the streets?
Same thing.
No. This was a government. No, this was a government sanctioned organization. What were they doing to your people in the streets?
That's the topic for another day.
No. Just elaborate, because you brought up war.
The unity of
listen. You know what? I'll give you this, right? Because technically, what SARS was doing was not a war, right? That was more like genocide, because what they were doing was they were extorting people and they were unaliving them in the streets. Now, currently, what's going on right now as we speak? You have a bunch of Muslims allegedly unaliving Christians as we speak right now.
That's a religious war. We are talking about black.
Hold on. Wait. You know that the bloodiest wars in history were religious. Like, you understand that, right? The Crusades was a very, very bloody war, because when they do religious wars, they don't just kill men; they kill men, women, children, and babies.
Brother, let's
brother, you know history, right?
I know history, but let's unite.
What was the bloodiest war? What was the bloodiest war in history, sir?
It's not taking us anywhere,
sir. What was the no? We going somewhere with this. We proving a point. What was the bloodiest war in history? If you know history, because I'm trusting you got some form of education. You speak English, right?
Don't ask me that. We are not yet to.
No. What was the bloodiest war in history?
I don't want to know. I don't know.
Okay, you don't. So you don't want to know the truth. And this goes back to, this is exactly what Tree was talking about earlier in Live, family. They absolutely hate the truth. And when you hit them with the truth, the first thing they start doing is lying and deflecting. Now, the brother said, we at war over here. No, we have conflicts with each other, just like every other group on the planet. But we're not marching in groups sanctioned by the government, unaliving people for not giving us $20 to keep their storefront up, because that's what was going on over there with SARS.
So
as a matter of fact, I'm not telling you what I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I saw my own eyes.
Why is TARIQ not living
currently right now? If you look over in Nigeria, what's going on right now? It is getting so bad that the Chinese government and the American government are looking at them and like, yo, we might have to step in to protect our investment, because China don't care about you guys one way or another. They looking at, we might have to protect our investment, because if this war gets out of hand, it will damage the infrastructure we built for our people, because currently right now, China is extorting you guys. One thing I will tell you is that we need unity. Nothing. No, I agree. Nigeria definitely needs unity. Nigeria definitely needs to come together. I give y'all that. You guys need to find out what is separating you guys so much. You guys need to figure it out. Now, we have a perfect example on how to do this. The problem we have is global black unity. No. We've done that before. No. Listen, you ever heard the term, I can't help somebody who won't help themselves? Right now, you are on a live trying to talk to foundational black Americans. And you tried to, first off, you tried to insult us. You tried to insult us by telling us we at war and all this other nonsense, which is heavy projection, by the way. Now I'm telling you, no, it's you and your people that need to unify. You need to unify with your people. Wait, so which tribes are at war with each other right now? You don't even know what's going on in your own country. You need to figure that out. You need to figure out what's going on in Nigeria. So we got this saying, shout out to Miss Betty Wright, says sweep around your own front porch. You should do that.
There's nothing like war.
It's not a war. It's not a war. What are you talking about? Wait, hold on. No, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. It's not war. It's slaughter, because you got one side unalive and the other side a higher rate, correct? We would call that genocide in some places. So they actually wiped them out. Matter of fact, it's a religious. You know what? You're right. You're right. It's not a war. You're right. It's not a war. You're right. It's not a war. It's a religious genocide. No, you need to work together as Nigerians first. Like, y'all got to fix that first. Like, once y'all come together as Nigerians, then y'all can say, you know what? We need a united front. And then you should reach out to people over in Ghana, because that's right next door to you. And then you need to reach out to the people down at Burkina Faso, because they're actually doing fighting right now.
Brother,
so until y'all get that region straight,
we need to come together as Africans.
How? You don't come together. Wait, you don't come together as Africans in Africa. So how's that going to work out? And thank you, Dan. Let me get on this too. Yeah, you don't work together as Africans in Africa. So what you talking about?
Let's start from somewhere. That's why we are starting from somewhere.
You ain't started in Africa. Start in Africa. How come you haven't started there?
Let's start with you people first. When we are united globally.
No. You run around hollering about Africa. Why don't you get it popping in Africa?
Let's start with you people.
I ain't African. You keep talking
Why is
about, no,
Black
I
American
ain't no,
always
I'm not a continental African, sir.
Why are you people always aggressive? Why?
Wow, we aggressive? And
Yeah,
y'all beat,
you guys are very aggressive.
boy, y'all be over there beating people up with shea butter leaves and shea butter sticks, and we're aggressive? Really?
Oh my goodness.
And why are you pocket watching? Did you say how come I don't live in a black community? Did you try to do the pocket watching?
Yeah, why? You are rich now, you move away from the black community.
Most
Why
of
are you
my
not living
neighbors,
among your people?
I live around other black celebrities. What you talking about?
Oh my goodness, you moved to white neighborhood.
No, I don't.
That's where you moved.
How is it white and I live here? See how dumb you sound? See how dumb you sound? How is it white and I live here? How is it white? How is it white and I live here?
Once they are rich, they move away from black community.
No, there's a lot of black people who live around me.
Who? Name them.
Omarion lives down the street. Exhibit lives around the corner from me. DJ Quick, Cedric the Entertainer, Morris Chestnut. All these people live. These are my neighbors. I live around black celebrities. What you talking about?
Anyway,
now,
I'm not gonna argue.
Now, just because you stay in bushmeat land, we're not all gonna be piled up with 30 niggas in the house. That's what you want. Y'all mad at us because we ain't gotta live in a house with 15, 20 folks. That's what you mad at.
And who told you that's how we live?
That's exactly how you live. That's exactly how you live. Y'all have about 18 people living in one damn bunk bed. We don't live like that, sir. We don't live like peasants. We don't live like refugees, sir.
You need to come to Nigeria and see the way we live.
No. You need to go back home and get it together. Stop lying and projecting onto us.
Like kings and queens.
Oh, if you don't stop that Prince of Zamunda shit, stop that. Will y'all stop that? Ain't nobody buying that no more. Stop that.
You live like king and queens in Africa.
No. You live like Burger King Uber driver. That's what you live like. Dairy Queen and Burger King, nigga. No. So don't start that Prince of Zamunda shit.
The only thing I will tell you, TARIQ, is
don't start that. Oh, I'm really rich. I'm pretending to be poor. Oh, stop that. Ain't nobody buying that no more. All right?
TARIQ, retrace your step. You are taking the wrong
direction. Get your
line
ass out of here. Boy, these goddamn line tethers, man. Oh. Now y'all see why we delineate from these lying ass people, man. They doing that old coming to America. We're very rich at home. I'm rich. We live like kings. Dude, stop it. Hunger Kings. Ain't nobody buying that Prince of Zamunda shit no more, dude. Now you see why delineation is a major movement right now. People are tired of this stuff. This constant lying all the damn time. Lying, and thank you, Brother Dan. Dan was cooking them. But listen, when these folks start all of that, we don't know who we are, that's a projection. These tethers project their own colonial trauma onto us. They were colonized. Their cultural practices were criminalized. They're still dealing with the aftermath. Their homelands are basically abandoned British and European colonies that's been gutted. These African tribes, they were remixed and renamed by a lot of the colonizers. These are not old. Many of these tribes ain't that damn old. The Zulus and all that. Many of these tribes were formed in the 17 and 1800s. These are not old, ancient damn tribes. Talking about they know who they are. No, they don't. We know who we are. You don't come from these intact, untouched lineages. These colonial powers, they drew borders, they redrew borders, renamed tribes, forced artificial identities onto whole populations. Many of these modern tribes, family, they are colonial creations or they're mergers. That's why so many of them. So this idea that they got this long, unbroken line of identity is horse shit. Do y'all understand, family? Do y'all understand that? They don't have these long lines of identity. They don't. They do not. They got last names in the 1800s. They don't have, I talked about this before. Many of these people over in the West African countries, they didn't even get last names until the mid 1800s. A lot of the British, they started assigning these last names to these people 1880s, around that time. You understand? They don't have no long standing identities. Many of these African nations are still confused about who they are. You don't tell me about we're African, we're this, we're that, and y'all running around there with skin bleach, looking like a damn musty banana, just looking weird, wearing these cheap European wigs. Come on. Come on. Let's not go there. We have a long-lasting culture here. So these folks don't even know how old they are. Folks don't even have birth certificates, family. They got all of these January 1st births. And you're not going to tell us about our identity, and y'all don't even have birth certificates in a lot of these places. You were born by the damn river somewhere, laying next to a damn baby zebra. I ain't trying to be mean, but you're not going to tell us our identity, and you don't even know what age you are? Come on. These folks got a lot of damn nerve while you got your ass over here under us. Well, when he was talking, Dan was like, hey, man, what have you done for us? We gave you life. The hell you did. Y'all left us for dead. Man, these folks sold some of our ancestors off, some of them, because a lot of us were over here, but they sold some of our ancestors off and left them for dead. You can't even say that. They didn't expect us to survive and then thrive. But these tethers, they feel like they have lost control of the narrative. This delineation is tearing them up. The delineation movement is whooping them psychologically because now they can't control the narrative. They're used to slipping in under us and then getting in and then controlling the narrative. And no. That's why things have been messed up for us. Let me tell y'all something. You can't sit up and tell us you're not FBA, you're African. You can't define people you didn't suffer with, you didn't build with, you didn't grow with. You didn't build the U.S. with us. You didn't fight with us. You didn't create with us. You didn't create the culture with us. You didn't survive with us. You have not lived or inherited the experiences that we had in order for you to come and define who the hell we are. Do you know how disrespectful it is for a musty ass tether to come and try to define us? You ain't rock with us like that. Our ethnogenesis was born from our struggle, not yours. You didn't share the oppression. You don't get to rewrite the identity. Don't ever let these tethers tell us who we are and who we're not. Foundational Black American is an ethnic designation. It's not a trend. This is a lineage-based ethnic group with a distinct culture, history, and bloodline tied to American slavery and the building of this country. We are the Black ethnic group native to the United States. You understand? Have the liberty to come and remix us.